Hey folks, in another first time killer video. This is the twins. This is the third last killer we're to do at the moment. Hopefully there's a new killer coming in on the 6th. So technically 4 killers. But is it the 6th? No, it's the 7th. It's coming the 7th actually in 6 days time. That's where the 6th is coming from. But this is the twins. We have Charlotte and Victor. Charlotte is obviously the taller one. She's the sister. She's got a little brother, Victor. There's kind of, you'll see it as it comes on here, there's a bit of a motherly bond that it feels like with the two of them. But basically our power is this, there's a blood bond between the two of them, because they're twins. As you can see there, it's kind of a motherly action that. What we can do is, the power is, we can release Victor, and we control Victor basically, and Victor is so fast for getting around. He can always pounce quite large distances as well, too, and he can down survivors. There, he's very tricky to avoid, but he's always. Some survivors are very good at avoiding him. The thing about twins here is, I haven't went up against twins a lot, and obviously this is my very first match with twins, so it's difficult for me to explain. Sometimes I feel like Victor is super easy to avoid, and sometimes I feel like Victor is super hard to avoid. It really depends on the skill of the killer and how much time they put them in. If I was to go up against Lynxie, for example, I'm probably going to get swatted. But if I go up against someone who's relatively new, I'm probably going to do really well against twins. That's generally the twins for you. It comes down to, like, with all killers we've seen so far, there's always a skill level, there's always a time to put into the power. And the more time you put into the power, the better you're going to get. That's just the fact. And twins is definitely an example of that. You're going to have to. There's a synergy between the two, even though you control them separately. You're technically controlling them together because even though you're controlling Victor and running around the map, you still have Charlotte on the map as well, and survivors can be around about Charlotte. You can actually, Charlotte just stands still, but you can actually use Charlotte to block pallets and things like that as well while you're running around with Victor. There's different tactics that you can do with that. Also, when you go Victor as well, just you basically have Victor on the map. You can go back to Charlotte, and anyone comes close to Victor, you get a kind of heartbeat, basically letting you know there's someone coming near. Because people can actually crush Victor, they can run up to Victor and kick Victor. So if you miss a pounce, you have to be very quick with Victor to basically control him and get back into it, and hope they don't basically crush him and send him back to his sister Charlotte. Charlotte is a 4.6 character, 4.6 speed. She's got 4.6 speed, and she's a tall character as well. So I think she can get around the map pretty quickly compared to some killers, like Trickster for example. So there's potential for Mouse 1 there, but at the same time, Victor is generally what you're using. I feel like Victor is the reason why you play the twins. Charlotte can be fun, but Victor looks like a lot of fun actually. Victor controlling Victor and running around and trying to get bounces, because you can jump over a lot of different things. You can jump over walls if you time it right. You can jump over there's a lot of great pounces that you can do from high heights, low heights up to high and stuff like that. It's there's a lot of fun that can be had, but there's a lot of skill to it as well. And as we always find the power, it takes time to get used to. So we did figure out now this killer is actually rated very hard, which is not a surprise, but yesterday when we did the execution, that was very hard. We actually found that power quite actually easy to work out, and eventually though, and how to do that. So hopefully we can work this power out. The special attack is the pounce, that's basically Victor. A crush Victor will regrow in Charlotte after some time has passed. So he regrows in Charlotte for some reason. There's a lore video here. You can basically see here. There's a whole load of lore here. I've never actually read it, to be honest. The lore. It's not something I actually look into the lore, but you can read that for yourself to find out why that happens if you're interested. That's what happens. More what I'm interested in is Victor and the pouncing ability and Charlotte's mouse 1 ability. Because when you're controlling Charlotte, all you are is a mouse 1 killer. Yeah, so while he's left, as you can see here, while he's left, an on-Victor will trigger kill instinct, revealing to Charlotte the outlines of survivor who are walking or running near him. So that's another thing as well. So you can be controlling Charlotte, you can put Victor somewhere, you can maybe The thing is with Victor is I think he makes a lot of noise when he's actually just standing still and you're not controlling him. So I was thinking maybe it would be possible to actually hide him some places. Also, you know what? I don't know if Victor sits or spine chill. I've never ever actually thought of that. Because sadly, I don't go up against twins much. I went up against twins a little bit more recently because in the Tomb the challenges at the moment, the current one that's going on is related to twins as well. The killer, there's always a killer in Survivor that's related to, and twins is a killer in there at the moment with more lore and stuff like that. Things like the challenges related to the killer. So I've been going up against a little bit more, but not as much as I thought. When the tomb first started, I did get a lot of twins, but after that, it just disappeared. And I think it's because twins is actually a very skilled killer. It's pretty much hit or miss. Twins are good at slugging. If you can get people injured and have Victor control, and you can get down people quickly, and you can slug really fast, and suddenly change the momentum of the match with that. But at the same time, if you can't do that, you can get owned really quickly as well by survivors are very efficient and gents. So it's very much hit or miss, I think, with twins. So it's going to be tricky. If you saw the video yesterday, I recorded the Executioner, which would have went up the day before this one goes up. You would see the very first match I had, I got a Swift team basically, who were very, very good. And I got pretty much owned. But in the second and third match, well, the second match we had two teammates give up, the third match we had a teammate give up. But we did start to really work out the power as well. So I'm hoping the first match is more of a feeling this killer out. Then the second and third match is where we start to really nail down doing well with this killer, I hope. Anyway, I've only got 3 more adept achievements as well, and obviously twins is one of the adept achievements there, so I'm actually very eager to get the adept quickly in this, because I'm getting very close to finishing that, and I would very much like it, because I've done all the survivor adepts, and I've only got 3 more killer adepts, and that means that I've done all adepts, even before there's a new killer and survivor coming in, but survivor adepts are really easy to do. So I'm not too concerned about that. But I would really like to get these adepts done. Yeah, so add-on wise, I don't really know what to use here. We don't have a lot here. Decrease Charlotte's waking time by 0.5. Increase the time to crash Victor when he's dormant by 0.2 seconds. Can you feel like that? Yes, 0.2 seconds mounts up over time, but that doesn't seem very good. But I'll go 14 and 14 in the aim, so that's why I like. I don't have a lot of anything else here, so yeah. This here, the cat figurine displays the target location of a pounce. That seems like it would be a good idea when you're first starting out, but I actually saw a Tofu video when he was trying that out. It looked more awkward than helpful, so we're not going to use that. So we're going to use decrease Victor's unbind time by 0.5 seconds. Because that's more significant than what we're seeing here in the 0.2. So we feel like we're always looking at speed when we're using add-ons. That's the thing that I feel like. The biggest advice I could give by any killer is look for the speed add-ons. Things that speed things up or decrease times to win in the killer. And stuff like that. Stuff like that helps with time. Like this here, decrease the pounce charge time by 0.2 seconds. I think for someone who's starting out, that's probably going to be very helpful. Even someone established, that's going to be really helpful. It might actually be more helpful for someone that's established, because they're obviously used to the charge times and everything like that. But there's a potentiality of maybe I should use the detail charge time and get used to doing that first. But we're going to give it a go anyway. Plus we have 15 of them, so yeah, we don't want to use that one. So yeah, I don't really see the point of cat figurine. I think that's kind of awkward. We're using the hunting one this time for a change. Why are we using the hunting one? Let's change over to demons. It seems to be a thing that I'm doing for some reason, I don't know why. I think it was because I actually feel like I might be able to do a lot of hunting. Does hunting points count with Victor? I presume you do. I presume you still get hunting with Victor. I'm just thinking through at the moment, is there anything else? Successfully landing a pounce deals damage to the survivor. The survivor is at full health. Victor will latch on, triggering killer instinct and revealing the location of all nearby survivors. While latched on, the survivor will be effectively broken, oblivious, and incapacitated status effect. They'll basically be unable to heal, they'll be oblivious to me so I can sneak up on them, they're incapacitated, so they can't do anything. they'll be unable to enter lockers or leave through the exit gate. The thing is, well, one of the tactics we survive when you're playing Survivor against the twins, if you're injured and being chased by Victor, it's the best idea is to actually jump into a locker. Also, when I attach on a healthy survivor, the general idea is for a survivor to hold on to it for about 30 seconds. Because after 30 seconds, I can recall Victor back to me, apparently. So, yeah, because I watch God damn, her name just escaped me. Linksy. I watched Linksy. Her name totally went blank on me there, but I watched Linksy, who's a twins main and very, very good at twins main. Probably the best twins main in the game, actually, I would say. But then again, I don't actually know of any other twins mains, so I'm sorry to any other twins mains who are really good at the killer, but but Linksay's the one that I watch, so as far as I care, she's the best. So yeah, basically I learned that it's not always a good idea to keep a hold of Victor, but sometimes it is. Like one time in the past, I was playing as Jeff, and it was me and two of my teammates left over. We had one gen left over. I knew one of my teammates, Bill, was injured and the Nancy was healthy. So I was healthy and I basically took the chase. I did pretty well with Victor actually in Backwater Swamp. Then I kept Victor basically hostage constantly. And the killer basically had to attack me, basically get to me and down me. By the time they actually hooked me, the last gen popped and Bill had been on an exit and I got to the exit. Bill would have actually escaped, but Bill actually came to get Nancy, so I almost made that play almost allowed the two teammates to escape. Definitely would have got one left, and if I'd went down a lot quicker, I'd basically let Victor go. He could have snowballed and basically there from then on. So that I was afraid it almost worked out there. So that's stuff that I need to watch out for, which is the reason why I'm saying it. But I don't know. It really depends on the survivors I get. Who knows with bloody MMR what it's going to be. I don't think there's anything else to say. Oh wait, the add-ons. We need to talk about add-ons. We need to talk about these perks. Overall, not overly exciting, I must admit. We've got Coup de Grace. What this is basically each time a generator is completed, we get a token, and the next time we do a nice one attack with Charlotte, we get basically our lunge attack is increased by 75%. Recently, I was facing a twins, and I was waiting at a pallet to drop it, and suddenly the twins came roaring around the corner. It seemed like with a big lunging down me, and it was this perk that did it. So this has some value, but you're going to get 5 tokens per match, and you're seeing sometimes I get juked a bit in this game. So it could help with that. It definitely should help, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like it should be a thing you should always have instead of just getting a token. But maybe when I'm using it, you'll find out, okay, actually now I see why this is token based there. So, but at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and say that if this is really strong, which it potentially could be, then and it's token based when it's just a complete not a joke. But boons that are completely strong are not introduced as token based. Oh, I've got to say about that. Oppression. Basically, when I damage a generator, there's 3 other random generators will begin regressing. So it's like I'm kicking 4 generators at once. So that's actually not too bad. But it has a cooldown of 100 seconds. It's like a minute and a half. Minute and 40 seconds actually. Yeah, minute and 40 seconds, which is a ridiculous cooldown. And that needs to be reduced a lot for that to be any type of value. Also, if a survivor's on the generator as well, they get a difficult skill check, but it can trip some up. Most people are able to still hit that, but it can trip you up if you're not expecting. It has tripped me up in the past. So that could be some value. Actually, looking at these first 2 perks, there is potentiality in these to do some good things with them. Actually, it's not bad. There's just other perks that are probably more meta, I would say. Hoarder, this one basically gives you information. Anytime opens up a chest, you'll see the location of the survivor. You'll see there. When I interact with a chest, I'll see the aura, so I can sneak up on some people. When they pick up an item within if they interact with a chest or pick up an item within 48 meters of your location, the shell begins with 2 additional chests in the environment as well. So I see the auras, but it comes at a cost with 2 additional chests, which means more items, potential flashlights. So I don't know, we're going to have to see. Maybe that will come in really good actually. Overall, these perks, after reading them a bit there, they might not be as bad as I think. But they might be, I'm not sure. I'd certainly prefer to use Crop Barbecue and 2 hour perks basically compared to these. And look at them, I don't suppose Oppression with Merciless Storm maybe? So I like to try and pair perks together. I guess Cook could go with something like another Chaser perk, like God, I'm trying to Fire Up maybe. Imagine Fire Up with this, with the lunge of this plus the speed, extra speed that you get. Because each time a generator is completed, you get faster with Fire Up, and each time a generator is completed, you get 1 token from this. So I suppose there's some synergy between the two of them. So that could actually be quite interesting. I'm trying to remember the perk name that Bamboozle blocked windows. That was the perk name I was trying to remember. I think there's some synergy there. This here is an aura one, so I suppose something else that has an aura. It does something that would go with that, but honestly I'm not overly excited about that one. These two have some potentiality for fun with. I can see Coup de Grace, I'm definitely interested with this and Fire Up together. In future, trying that out to see what it would be like. This here with possibly Merciless Storm, because Merciless Storm gives you a lot of checks, skill checks at the end, so if I can damage a generator, give someone an Oppression at the exact time Merciless Storm hits, could be pretty good maybe. But it's a bit of a reach, you know, like a Coup de Grace reach. Anyway, I'll see you at the beginning of match 1, and I'm a little concerned about how this is going to go, same as I am, we always cover, but hopefully we can do well with it. So I'll see you at the beginning of match 1, folks. Disturbed world, so... it's not too bad, it's a bit of an open map actually in some areas here. It's not too bad. Oh, same now with this bloody thing here, folks. What's this here? This is pretty good. Oh, I've got that building there, never mind. That building's a nightmare. Yeah. Probably should just open this right away. Maybe help us a little bit with the building, so I always tend to run in there a lot. So, wish someone was on that corner there. I don't see anyone over there. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Fuck! Yeah, this is hard. She's gonna get me this time. No. She really should have. Oh, she's got me this time. Yeah. That's really quite difficult to time. It's really, really difficult. I feel better with Charlotte at the moment, I have to be honest with you. That's not good. Oh, nailed that! Where is she? Where is she? Go, 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 go! Oh, you got rid of her! Rid of my little brother! Faster! Can I make this before the... Oh, she didn't jump through the window. Is there a pallet at this side here? Oh, god damn it. Good on Bind Victor, but there's a tag team achievement for twins. Ah, yeah, this is going rough. See what I mean about survivors? I hope that's one. Well, that's one hook. But yeah, we messed up with Meg. We probably should have, in hindsight. Is that a boon there? Boon's really hot fucking ones. There's a fucking boon in there as well. Fucking hell. No, I'm not gonna know. Where'd it go? They were around me a second ago. Let's go over here. Yeah, this is... You've got to sneak up on them on gens. Why'd you have to charge up a fucking pounce? So on, man. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm getting frustrated. Definitely getting frustrated. Oh, that's only my second hook. And at one gen. I managed to hit someone with Victor at the same time. It was basically, I'm struggling a lot with, which is kind of what I thought. Yeah, this gen's pretty much almost done. I don't even see any point in kicking it, to be honest. She's really good at looping. She's going to go right and just keep running around there, basically. So I'm going to go after them on the hook if I can get around here. Oh fuck. Really? What the fuck? Yes, finally! She's miles away from me. Okay, pointless, really. How did that miss? How did that miss? Oh well, we finally got that done, so we've got a third hook. We've got the people there as well. Oh, I wish I had Victor right now to attempt a big hit there. She can't leave until she takes him off. I don't know if I can make it in time for. Fuck, she's still going to get out because she's blocking really well, sadly. Oh, come on, 30 seconds is not enough on that. Yeah, NSA this, please, can you kiss my arse? It's a brand new killer against a team I probably shouldn't be getting in my first match. I really do hate MMR. I fucking hate it. There's no way I should be getting a team like that. My skill-based matchmaking should be the equivalent to 0. But I'm getting a team much higher because there's only bloody one MMR ranking killer. Or they take an average of all your MMR ranking across the FIMI instead of just giving you 0 for some reason. So always frustrating the first match, so it is. But it pretty much quickly levels itself out after that. First match is always frustrating. We had a death hard with borrow time. We had 2 borrow times actually. Iron Will as well. We struggled. We did struggle. There's no doubt in that. The pounce is pretty hard. I feel like the pounce takes too long to come out of this. I feel like the pounce takes too long. I do feel like that. I feel like to charge it up. I don't understand why I have to charge it up. Certainly takes too long. There's an add-on. I think I was using an add-on that increased it. Increase Victor's unbind time. Decreases pounce charge time by 0.2 seconds. Is there anything else here in like yellow it does that? Increases Victor's alert. Increases time to crush Victor when he's dormant. Victor becomes silent while pounce is fully charged. Crushing Victor. I may decrease pounce cooldown by 0.4 seconds. Increase time to crush Victor. Crushing Victor. God's sake, why is there not increase Victor's movement speed by 0.3? Why is there not another one of these that decreases the pounce time? Because 0.2 seconds is nothing. That's not enough time. That needs to be a lot more. Why is there not like a common, uncommon or rare version of this? That doesn't really make much sense to me. Because that's the first one I would say about this pillar, is the add-ons they don't look too good at all. There might be some here. I think this one here, the movement speed to get around is pretty much Mother and Scarf. That's a good one. Because Victor's already fast as it is, so getting faster would be a really good fun. Obviously, crushing Victor inflicts blindness for 30 seconds, which could help with Fimi. If you know where because you would know the area where there would be. So, seeing auras, I suppose. Fix hemorrhage until it's healed, so that slows the healing down. Yeah, I've got to be honest. Decreases Charlotte's awaken time by 0.5 seconds. I suppose that would be good. That would actually be pretty good. I feel like you can decrease Victor's unbind time by 0.5 seconds, or you can go back to Charlotte a lot quicker. But that would actually not be too bad. Bloody Black Hood with the tiny fingernail could be pretty good. Toy sword with Man on Scarf maybe. Honestly, I'm decreased pounds cooldown by 0.4 seconds. That could help to avoid some people. That plus pounds charge time. Decreased pounds cooldown by 0.4. So instead of there, so you've got that there. That could be interesting. Decreased pounds cooldown by 0.4 seconds. My still from the turn, it wasn't much. Smell decreased pounds cooldown by 0.4 seconds. Yeah, I think that would be pretty good. Yeah, we're going to switch to that. Candle cooldown by 0.4 seconds. See if that can help. They really need to rework the add-ons and twins. This add-on here needs to have a, I mean, 0.2 seconds, it doesn't feel like anything really. We're going to actually, you know what, we are going to change back over to this one here, and we're going to do the second match here, because I'm not got high hopes here with getting Adept, to be honest, here, because that was a bit brutal in the first match. Saying that, the survivors were pretty good. So, yeah, they at least knew how to move it the way and stuff like that. Yeah, but we were a bit rushed at times, and we didn't do well with the pounds there, so we did certainly help with that. It's the problem with maps, there's a lot of things in the way, so you have to be able to pounce pretty quickly. But I think you charge it up, then you move around while it's charged up. Basically. I think that's the thing you're meant to do there. So the movement speed add-on when you're there, that would come into effect. Because Victor's movement speed while he's actually got the charge there, that would help a lot with that. Sure. I would feel, but we're going to try this one here. We're going to take this one off so we can see what the pounds charge time, because it's barely felt like anything. You know, I'm going to put another deepness on, not that I think we're there, and we'll give that a go. But this is going to be tricky, folks. I did say it was a skill killer. This is a skill killer, because I've seen tournament matches with this, and the games can go on for 25 minutes. Because there's really a lot to this killer, and the different strategy we're using, the two of them. There's a lot to it. Anyway, see at the beginning of match 2, and hopefully we get a bit better. I think we go 3 hooks. We almost made a nice play at the end there. 30 seconds. They were able to get that. They were able to get Victor off pretty quickly after that. But we did a nice little pounce there. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it's just practice. That's what it is. It's practice, like I've said. Playing a killer. Anyway, see at the beginning of match 2. Oh! I forgot to click record. Loading up on that there. I just realised thankfully. At least we realised, right, so. There is a tag team achievement. 10 times we need to down a survivor when they go Victor on them. So that's something we might try, but at the same time. Wow. I'm not quite sure why I saw that. Oh, the chest, that's why. Where the fuck did I go? Oh! That was pathetic. I got completely thrown by the movement there. I did. I got completely and utterly thrown by the movement. Right, so... She just holding forward. She just saying it. Oh, there we go, nice. Is she going to get that off the time we get there? I think so. Fuck! That tag team challenge is going to be friggin' annoying. No wonder there's only 10 times. Okay, let's risk it and go through here. Right. Oh, someone opened up a chest here again, getting holder value, folks. Stop running! Stop running, you bit kill. What? How the hell is she getting so far ahead of me? Fucking another pallet over here as well. Oh my god! Why can't I fucking catch her? This is ridiculous. I expected her. Oh my god, you idiot Sean, you're getting mad. I'm getting so mad. It's so ridiculous when people can just hold forward for so fucking long and drop pallets, vault windows and keep me busy for so long. It's so ridiculous. After doing that... Wait, why can't I release... Oi! Oh shit, that wasn't cool. What are you doing? She's got borrowed time. Thank you. I was half expecting someone to head on me from behind her. So that gen finished, so the next lunge at half is going to be... Wait, why does the... Scratch marks? How did you get fucking killed? What the fuck? She's clearly pretty good at juking. Oh yeah, there, didn't I? Why can't I move fucking fast? Why wasn't I moving fast there? It took me ages to get fucking moved. Fucking pallets again. Seriously? I should have caught up with her by now. What a fucking joke. Why can't I move with fucking Charlotte so quickly? It's a fucking game, man. It's ridiculous. Why can't I catch her? This is ridiculous. And now that fucking idiot's flashlighting me as well. Fuck off with that flashlight, you stupid bitch. Seriously? I'm getting pissed off here, and it's making me do worse. Like, seriously, look at the fucking distance that she gets, man. Look at that, it's fucking ridiculous, so it is. Fucking hell. Fucking joke, so it is. Sucking that. Fucking joke, man. Game losing chase. Match losing chase all because he fucking so many pallets. And bullshit in the way. It's ridiculous, so it is. And you know someone's here. Because we just heard them. Doesn't help that I started getting more and more fucking mad. Through this game because I got so mad. There's no way a chase like that should fucking take so long. I thought maybe she was around. Why can't I switch back to Victor? It's fucking ridiculous that chase took so fucking long. I probably should have ignored her and went for the other ones. That's what I should have done. You can't move very fast when you're... This bounce speed is fucking ridiculous, so it is. Who did I hit there? Who did I hit? Can't get across there in time. It's a fucking joke, man. This fucking game is so frustrating. There's literally nothing else I could do. There were so many fucking pallets in the way. I can't get over here in time before that turns off. It's a fucking joke. And now they're teabagging like they fucking achieved something. You have everything fucking going for you. But you have to teabag at the exit as well. It's a fucking joke, man, this game. So frustrating. Now I did commit to the chase longer than I should have. There's no doubt in that. But I should have backed off the chase, but I really should have had that down. Because I made a nice play at the pallet too. And that's what happened. I made a really nice play at the pallet, and I managed to trick her and get Victor on her. But I couldn't get anywhere near her because it took fucking so long to switch back to twins. To Charlotte. It took me so long to get moving for some reason after that, and I don't know why. It was fucking joke. I am really fucking mad right now. Because I feel like I just got screwed, royally screwed, because of the mechanics in this game. Alright, we've got a smaller map, but a lot of things I can be putting away here, so there's that going on. I'm still a little bit embarrassed about my rant. Not the first person to get mad over the game. Probably not going to be the last either. Probably won't be the last time I get mad, especially if I keep playing twins, because I really feel like the bounce time in this game is ridiculous. Can I do that? No, I can't. Apparently you can't go... How did I miss them? How did I miss them? Some fucking way. You're going upstairs. Oh, go back. Jen. I have no confidence with this killer. I feel like the pounce time doesn't take too isn't fast enough, that's what I'm thinking. The pounce meter doesn't, it takes too long to increase it. This is rough. Oh, she went this way. What? How was I not able to move back? Was there something behind me though? This is brutal, folks. This is absolutely brutal. Twins is fucking rough to use. Oh, you got burn up now? Really? Someone on the chest. I just grabbed them off the chest. Well, that was interesting. That was a... Tristan, mate, we're down to 2 gens already? What the fuck? Seriously? Skill-based matchmaking? This is skill-based matchmaking at its very best, folks. My third match with twins and I'm getting another fucking Swift team. Efficient gents. Yeah, I don't know if they're Swift or not, but this is fucking bullshit. And now there's another fucking bin going up again. Here in your glyph. Where the fuck did he go? Maybe he went this way. He tried to head on me though. Here's someone to my left though. You should have heard someone to my left though. I thought that. Okay, maybe I didn't. I thought I heard someone. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off, man. Seriously? How does that not fucking hit? How does that not fucking hit, man? Fucking bullshit. I'm just frustrated. I'm at a loss here, man. I'm so frustrated with skill-based matchmaking. I'm so frustrated with fucking stupid-ass game. Like, why is that not hitting? What the fuck? What the hell? All he did was move to the right and that fucking misses as well. I think I heard someone on a chain. A chest? A chain? What the fuck is a chain? I'm just fucking gone, man. My mind is gone. I don't understand skill-based matchmaking and the fucking ridiculousness. How ridiculous that fucking is. See what this? Here, I'm hooking the pit survivor. Right? And they don't give a shit. Because, you know... Why does that? Why didn't that hit? Why she run out? That's where I don't want to kill him. Why would you let me fucking drop him? Oh, for fuck's sake! I can't even drop him now! Like, what the fuck, game? I'm like clicking my R key to fucking drop him, and apparently I can't fucking drop him as well. This fucking game at times. This was a complete and utter fucking disaster. Complete and utter disaster. A complete and utter disaster. This is as bad as Nemesis video, so it is. I had a feeling this was going to be difficult, but seriously, I'm clicking the R key to drop the person, and I can't drop them apparently because that happens sometimes in the game. Sometimes I'm clicking the R key and I can't fucking drop the person. People are sabotaging the house because you know this game is a heap of junk at times. That's just how I feel right now. The game's actually a lot of fun, but right now I'm so fucking frustrated with this game. I'm trying to show off the twins, but this is more about the flaws in the game and problems that I have with it, rather than the twins here, which is not what I wanted this video to be. Hey folks, this is the outro for the twins video here. We decided to record a separate outro because, well, as you can see by watching the second and third match, we were not too bad at the first match. The second and third match, the frustrating just kept building and building and building with this killer. Very frustrating killer to play because it requires a lot of patience. I don't have patience. I have no patience at all. So this is not my killer. It's not a killer I would recommend anyone to play because it's. I just feel like Victor's pounce. The time to charge up Victor's pounce is too slow. It's like Clown. I don't recommend playing Clown either because reload time in the bottles is too slow. I feel like the charge time on Victor's pounce is too slow, and it really hurts twins a lot. And it's probably the reason why you don't see twins a lot because it's a very frustrating killer to play. I also feel like Victor's the hitbox in Victor's pounce is very specific around the survivor, unlike Huntress hitbox. Hitbox and Huntress, and I've seen it in videos beforehand with Huntress where you can actually. It actually looks like it's at the right and not actually on the survivor at all, but it still connects. I felt like there was sometimes with Victor with his pounce, but I was actually closer to the survivor and I should have really hit. And I'm like, why that didn't hit? And the more it didn't hit, the more frustrated I got. Which means probably the frustration maybe didn't help me see that maybe I wasn't quite right with it at all and it shouldn't hit as well. It was just. This was a very frustrating time with this video. It wasn't fun at all for me. I didn't enjoy it. I went on a rant about the game there because skill-based matchmaking very much frustrated me during this. It's hit or miss with that. It really is. Especially when you're first starting out with killer, because whatever the floor is in skill-based matchmaking is what I should be with twins. Basically the lowest level possible, and that's the survivors that are down at the lowest level is what I should be getting matched with when I first started with killer. But that's never the case, and you saw that in the 3 matches I had. The matchmaking wasn't kind to us at all. Map-wise it wasn't too bad, but we didn't do well with the pounds at all. We didn't have fun with this killer, and it was more of a frustrating video, and we don't feel like it's one of our best videos, but we do feel like we did actually show the twins. We showed that you need patience with the twins. You need to be very precise with the pounce as well, which good luck with that. To people who main twins like Lynxie, I've got utmost respect for you. Utterly tremendous respect. I would actually go as far as saying the people who can play twins are probably the best killers in the game. I would say because it's not easy. The hitbox in Victor's pounce is frustrating. Now running around with Victor is really good, but it's really annoying when you actually go so fast. Then you charge up the pounce, which takes too long. Then you actually suddenly your speed's all gone. Basically, you have to slowly walk around. You can't do much of anything really there. So for me, the 1 or 2 things need to happen. Actually, 2 things. Yeah, basically what needs to happen is the charge time on the pounce, charging a pounce up with Victor needs to be sped up a lot. And once you've charged the pounce up, the speed of Victor needs to be increased as well. That's the two things that need to happen. You could increase the hitbox on Victor to something like Victor, but I think that would be too strong on Victor, to be honest. I don't think that's the way to go, but I feel like the charging the speed up on speeding how quickly you can charge up a pounce on Victor, plus the speed of one once you've had charged up would help a lot, and that would increase it would increase the amount of people who play twins, and that would motivate people to play twins. Because right now, I'm thinking once I've got adept, and once I only the thankfully the achievement when it there because there's an achievement related to every killer's power basically there, but I have to down 10 survivors with Victor basically attached to them. So, clinging to them basically. So, I've got that 4 times, and that's actually relatively easy to do. I feel like I should be able to do that pretty quickly. So, I'm pleased about that because this is a patient kill, I'll call it. This is a kill you need to have patience with. I don't have patience, as you saw. If I don't start to do well pretty quickly, and I start to get frustrated because I don't understand why it's not going well there, which is what you saw in the second and third match. In the second match, I made the mistake of chasing that person way too long. That was on me. It was nothing with the survivors. That was on me. I stuck to that chase way too long. I should have backed off. They got Victor off as well, but I was so frustrated because I made a really nice play at that pallet there too, and I joked, I even bragged about it, and suddenly, well, Karma came back on the brag pretty quickly because they got Victor off, and I couldn't catch up with them after that at all. And I really wanted to get them second hooked because I knew they were very good, and I felt like maybe I could snowball that for free as well. So there, but I committed to that person there. I heard there were people in Gens too. I should have released Victor and downed her with the Victor as well there, but I messed up completely in that second match. And that kind of carried the frustration of that carried over into the third match as well. So that didn't help me. But at the same time, I'm not wrong about Victor's charge time on the pounce. It takes too long. And when the sudden loss of speed when you've got charged as well, it's like, really? That doesn't make much sense to me why that be designed there. I feel like this killer's purely designed like Clown and Ghostface are both. Clown and Ghostface are purely designed as well, I feel like. Nemesis is purely designed as well, but that's the 4 killers I feel like are all purely designed. But at the same time, if you can have the time to put into this killer, the twins can be super strong, and twins can be fun if you actually get good at with twins. Get like good with the pounce basically, like know when to launch it and when to actually go for the survivor and angles to take with the pounce and stuff like that and stuff there. Because Lynxie has shown that in her many videos. She's really good with it, and it looks like a lot of fun. So I knew I would struggle with this killer, and I knew it would be tough. I didn't expect it to be as tough and as frustrating as it was. It's up there with the least fun killers I've had. For me, the least fun killer in this game is Nemesis. I fucking hate Nemesis. I hate playing Nemesis. I really do. Clown's real times frustrating, but at least with Victor here. But at least with Clown, you've got some ability to bounce around, basically move around the map pretty quickly, and once you do actually connect with the balls, this actually help you a lot. Especially with survivors like me, people like me, basically, who relies on instinct, basically, so when you take my sight away, it hurts me a lot, but with Nemesis, there's nothing going for Nemesis, I really feel like, at all. But with twins, you do have Victor. Victor is a lot of fun, but it's just frustrating, because you make a really good play, and well, we're getting into the game of the basically one loop going into another loop, and skill-based matchmaking being a bunch of horseshit, basically, which I'm convinced that is now. Yeah, I was already convinced it was a poor system, but I'm even more convinced now after these twins videos there, because these survivors I should never have been paired matched with them. It was an easy match for them and not challenging because I'm a young twins, baby twins basically. It was no challenge for them, really. It was an easy victory, even though they still teabagged at the end, because, you know, survivors are survivors. Or some players are players, actually. I need to stop doing the whole survivor versus killer thing. But anyway, twins is frustrating. The perks wise, we actually surprisingly, I think we got more value from Hoarder when we did Tower 2. I still think Coop the Rest with Fire Up might be interesting, but I kind of feel like that threw me off when I was actually trying to lunge at people, because I'm not used to it. there. I felt like that there, but at the same time, I'm so engrossed in the match and watching what's going on because I'm an instant player. I react to what I see, so I'm like when I play, I'm fully in the match there, so I don't always notice stuff like that. Pitching cooldown is too low too. Add-on wise, I feel like these here decrease Charlotte's waking time by 0.5 seconds, decrease Victor's unbind time by 0.5 seconds. I think these are the two to go with here. I do think this one here, which we tried in the third match, I was hoping that would help me when I actually had the charge, I had the pounds charged up fully, but I didn't feel any difference with it at all. So I think it's just on Victor movement speed when he's moving around the map. I don't think it's just on when you've got the pounds charged up. It might be, but I didn't really feel much of a difference on it, really. I feel like, but then again, I wasn't in the best mindset because frustrating. This is probably a good killer to do a take two with in the future, maybe. Although I really don't want to do that because I don't want to play this killer over again. As soon as I get adept in the other achievement, I'm done with this kill. Because it was super frustrating, just like Nemesis. But Nemesis achievement takes a lot longer to do than Twins one, sadly. But yeah, that's my roundup of Twins. As I said, if you can get good and you're willing to put time into it, this killer's super strong. You can do really well with this killer and go really far in Dead by Daylight with this killer if you're willing to put the time into learning the power. And it's quite frustrating, but you need a lot of patience with this killer. I don't have patience, so you need patience, you need to put a lot of time into this killer, but if you can't do, there is a reward at the end of it for you. Because Victor is a lot of fun to use, to run around and pounce around him. When you do actually pounce on someone, it's actually a euphoric feeling, it's a very good feeling. So if you were to do like crazy pounces off of buildings and off of hills onto people with gens, that would be a great feeling, but it's going to take a large learning curve, I feel like, for you to get to that. And as I say, the pounce charge time is too slow for me, and I feel that it needs to be a lot faster. That's my own personal opinion of Twins. It might evolve over time, we'll see. But yeah, we're going to be playing some more Twins later, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Because I really want to try and get adept in the challenge out of the way, so I don't have to play Twins again, to be honest. But then again, maybe in the next matches I'll just start to get better. I do feel like the charge time, yeah, because once you do pounce on someone, you can get back to Charlotte's waking time, and get moving quicker would be a lot good. So when you're doing, if you're doing like the tag team achievement, I think these two add-ons are the way to go because you really want to be fast with getting Victor out, and you really want to get back to Charlotte's waking time. And then when you switch back from Victor to Charlotte, you want to get back a lot quicker. So anything that's going to speed that up is going to be great for you. Means undetectable 20 seconds. Christian Victor away with dominant fixed exposed for 45 seconds. Chris, that's actually pretty good. It depends on where you leave Charlotte. I really feel like there should be more speed add-ons. There's another thing with there too. I don't understand why there's not a like an uncommon version of this Trisword. It's like these ones too. Case Victor's unbind time, there's not another version of that anywhere. It's kind of crazy because usually you see different versions of it. Because Delta has a number of different versions add-ons, and I don't increase Victor's movement speed by 0.6. Ah, there. So we've got that here. So we've got another version of that here. 0.3. There's not another one there. It's weird. Because there really should be an uncommon and common version of this. And there really should be uncommon all the way up to version of this as well. I feel like same with this, there should be multiple versions of these basically, but there's not. So it's very, very odd to me that this killer needs a rework. But saying that is, even after a rework, there's no it's not guaranteed that behaviour will get it right because they got it right with Legion, but they got it wrong with Ghostface. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, YouTube, then please like the video. If you like my pain, enjoy it, and please like the video. Also for future content, my brain is quite fried after playing Twins, to be honest. I want to get it edited, I want to start uploading it to me when I want to go for a shower, when I want to go do my 3D work and just forget about this game for a bit. I'm really frustrated with it right now. because skill-based matchmaking was not kind to me, and I feel like I'm still mad over that, making a great play at the pallet and not getting rewarded for it. But I did commit to the chase way too long after that, and that was on me. Nothing wrong with nothing against the survivors. All for the teabagging at the exit. Like, really, you didn't achieve anything. You have so much going for you. Okay, yeah, I need to. I cut out a big rant in this, by the way. But after the second match, I went on a rant over the game, not the survivors, but the game. But I didn't want to. That's not what I want this video to be about. That's for another video in the future. We'll talk about that. But we went on a bit of a rant at the end of the third one as well. But anyway, this is the video. It's not been a very successful one, I feel like, but it might be entertaining for you. I didn't have a lot of fun doing this one. So yeah, that's about all I would say. Anyway, if you like this YouTube, then please like the video. If you'd like to see future content, that's when please subscribe for future content, and until next time, I'll take care.